Hi and welcome to blog number 73, me learning to play the Melodeon. I've been playing for about 6.5 years. At the end of the first year of playing, back in 2011, I bought a Sauterelle Connemara 3 Melodeon, which had the two main rows in DG and another row of accidentals nearest the bellows, and I didn't have the faintest clue what to do with them, and I kind of played that Melodeon a bit like an ADG. Sort of 3-row Melodeon, just didn't have the first clue what to do, and it really shows in some of my early performances. Just recently I got a Liliput, Hohner Liliput in B flat E flat, which has a helper row, a 0.4 row with mainly accidentals on it, and I've sort of suddenly realised more or less what to do with it. So I'm going to deal with the tune the Bluebell Polka today, using that helper row and showing you the difference between playing that tune on a normal 2-row and on a 2.4 row. It's actually a lot easier on a 2.4 row, as you will see. It's going to be a little bit weird because this is in DG, this Lily that I'm going to use for the sort of the standard version of the Bluebell Polka, and of course the Liliput's in B flat E flat, so that will be a little bit weird, but somehow we'll cope. If you're not familiar with the Bluebell Polka, I do have a lesson on my website. The address is on your screen now, and a performance up on YouTube, so you can sort of see how it's played on this type of Melodeon, which is a standard DG. Well, I say standard, it's 4th button start, but it has accidentals up this end. So Bluebell Polka has 3 parts, A, B and C. The A part's in G, the B part is in D, and the C part is in C. So that presents quite a few problems for a standard layout Melodeon like this. Let me just show you what they are. Here's the first bit of the A part. Right, so that bit there. Now you have to stay on the D chord there on this type of Melodeon, although you actually want to do it as a G. You want to have a G in the background there. You want to be able to go da 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 with the G chord sounding, but you can't because you would need a G chord on the pull. You've only got it on the push. So let's pick up the Liliput and show you how much easier it is on that with a 0.4 row. So it's a little bit weird because we're now going to be in the key of E flat rather than the key of G, so we're sort of transposed down 4 semitones, but you know, basically the idea is the same. Let me show you how it works on this Melodeon, the same part. Now see there, you've got that note, okay, it isn't E, but we're going to pretend it is E. You've got that note on the helper row, so there it is how we play it on the standard DG, on the pull, on the G row, but there it is on the push on the helper row, so you can have a G chord. Okay, it isn't a G chord, but I might keep saying that, but you understand what I mean. You can do that, see, which is great, isn't it? So that's a lot better. That's the first advantage that you can see of having that note on the push rather than only on the pull. Okay, let's go back to our standard layout and show you the B part of the Bluebell Polka. Now on the B part, which is in the key of D major, you're missing a D sharp note. The way we get around that is we kind of make it sort of fairly flowery with some harmonies, a bit like this. In playing it that way, you don't really miss that D sharp, but it would be nice to go da, 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 da. That only an octave high. You've got the note, but it's an octave too low. But on the other Melodeon, I've actually got that note, and again I'm going to use that helper row, so I'll show you that now. On this Melodeon, we don't have to sort of disguise the fact we're missing that note, because we do actually have it, and it's there on this button 4 of the helper row. Let me just show you how it works. See? So you have you've got that note there. Now, okay, so you have to play that D chord. Well, it's not a D chord, but you know what I mean. It's only momentary. It's nice to actually have that note though, isn't it? And then, and there of course you can use all 3 rows. Okay, so. So, really handy having that note there on the helper row, isn't it? It's a missing note from the other layout. Right, so the final part is the C part. Let's go back to our other Melodeon and show you how we do it on that, and then how we're going to do it on this Melodeon. It's fair to say that in sessions a lot of people play the C part back in the key of G. They don't bother to do it in C, but it is nice in the C. Jimmy Shand played it in C, albeit on a B, C, C sharp Melodeon. But it's possible to do it on this type of Melodeon. This is how we do it. Okay, so there's no missing notes. A lot of people are going to find it hard to get up to the F on the accidental on that first button. The way I get around is I play it fairly flat fingered, but I'm very lucky, I've got very long fingers. But on our other Melodeon, our Hohner Liliput in B flat, E flat, with the helper row, it's much easier, although it's a bit fiddly on that particular Melodeon because the buttons are so small. But it's, you know, on this Melodeon there are no missing notes. The only thing is on this Melodeon there's a little bit of a stretch coming up to this F. So let's head over to our Lilliput again and show you how we do it on that. Now you can see it all done in that nice little tidy area, and obviously if this was a Melodeon that had bigger buttons, that would be a lot easier. It's a bit fiddly, but it's definitely doable. The first part, 3 notes on the pull, and then 2 on the push. So this, we'll call it an F natural, though it isn't of course on this. Normally to play this F natural, you have to come up to the first button in the row, but of course here, it's there, very handy. Next bit, here you use it again, and you can even get the G, okay, on that button, on that accidental button. So all very tidy, all very close, just a bit fiddly. I'm still practicing this, so I'm a bit ropey on it, but you get the idea. Really easy to play it, and of course not so much bellows changing. I mean, I personally don't find the C part that hard on the other layout, but I know a lot of people will because they don't have such long fingers as me. So with the left hand, straight into your other part. So after all these years, I finally found out how to use these buttons properly, I think. Still learning lots about them. Definitely thinking about getting a DG with this layout, with these extra buttons. I did have a Sauterelle Pastorelle 2 last year, just for a few weeks. But again, I was so busy doing lessons on the DG standard layout, I thought I'm never going to get to it. And one of my friends on Mailnet wanted it, so I sold it to him. But you know, maybe I'll get another one and start using it more. But definitely, I see the point of these extra buttons now, and it's definitely going to be an interesting thing to follow in the future. Anyway, I hope you found this interesting. Hope you could follow the swapping about the Melodians and the changing of keys. I'm sorry I don't have one in DG with this layout, so it's a bit confusing with the changing of key, but hopefully you'll get what I'm going on about. If you like this video, please press the like button, let me know that you liked it, and consider subscribing to my channel. I post stuff to YouTube most days. If you want to get a notification of when I post to YouTube, if you click that bell icon, you'll get an email letting you know that I've done that. Thank you very much for watching, and you'll see me in the next video.